Happy Monday. Hello. Look, I was like, wait, what's going on? What's going? I just got here. You okay? You okay? Hold on. Let me fix you. Happy Monday. It took me forever, didn't it? To get here. Oh my goodness. I don't know what you got going on over here. Let me get your background situated. Oh, shout out to Seth. He made that. Look, Seth made that. He was drawing on my phone. And he made that, and it was so cute. I said, oh my God, I like that, Seth. Happy Monday. Let me log out. Okay. Man, so I had to pay that gas south bill before I got here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I had to pay that gas south bill. She's due tomorrow. And she one of them, she'll lock you out. Won't have you. What is going on with the... How many times have they put that on the screen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeez. My peripheral. Hey. I don't know why they just keep throwing that. Anyway, listen. I'm just trying to get caught up with Kevin. He dropped yesterday. Hello, Just Natures. I don't like all that. Just say hello. Happy Monday. Let me get my all that. Where is it? Trying to get, okay. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Where is it? Okay, let me just... It's a lot going on. Hey. Oh. See what I mean? Just keep putting it up there. I'm finna go to Kevin. Just let me get situated. I'm going straight to Kevin. I didn't watch him yesterday. That's how tired I was. Hello, Shota King. 6319. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for the hearts. I see 1 thumbs up. Thank you so very much. Shout out to you. Check out that background. That thing is going crazy right now. Shout out to you. Appreciate the thumbs up. Man, it's hard out here in these thumbs up streets, man. It's just crazy, bro. It's hard out here in these thumbs up streets. But I thank you for the thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get situated. It took me 20 minutes to get logged in. 45 minutes to get logged in. I'm telling you, like, goodness gracious. I had to put some music on just to concentrate. Like, can I just get a little music, please? Thank you for the engagements. I see it. Hello. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the like. Mr. Assault King. Thank you. It's hard out here in these subscriber streets. Stop playing. It's hard out here in these subscriber streets. I'm talking about goodness. You thought them thumbs ups was difficult. Man, it'd be hard out here in these subscriber streets. We do it because we love YouTube. We do it because we love the YouTube. That's why. But it's still hard out here in these subscriber streets. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you situated. And then we're going to go to Kevin because we weren't here yesterday. We were asleep. We did get some rest. Shout out to nap time. Ooh, I didn't take a nap yesterday. I did take a nap today. But I didn't take a nap yesterday. So when it was bedtime, I just dozed off with everybody else. Woke up 12:30. Let me go and roll back over. Let me see what's going on in these algorithm streets. Kevin's on here. I already saw him earlier. Come on, Kevin. Come on, please. I got a snack and everything. What's my percent? 85. What's you at? 81. Let me get you charged up real quick. I had to swap phones because the audio on my other phone is just, it does this weird shit that just irritates me. Like, so I'll play this one back and see how the audio sounds. Hold on, let me scoot back. Dang, I'm just trying to put the charger on. Let me lift you up. Okay. I'm gonna play this one back tonight and see how the audio sounds. Cause I was like, why do I hear this static? I could hear it like when I was making YouTube shorts.
On a frigid night in December 2022, 34-year-old Layla Dor-Deluz.
What kind of name is that? Layla Dor. Let me check the stats from yesterday. Hold on, give me a second, because I'm just diving right in. I ain't even checked the stats. Okay, 174,000 views since yesterday. Currently at 8.1 thousand. Well, 8,100 thumbs up. Layla Dor-Deluz. Goodness gracious. Shout out to Kevin. He's currently at 685,000 subscribers. Let's go.
In the middle of the night.
Okay.
In the company of a man she trusted. Layla was 2 months pregnant and wore a newly purchased engagement ring on her finger. When she got into the vehicle at 2:30 a.m.
2:30 is crazy.
No, they were not alone. Her fiance was with a friend, one with a sordid history.
Sordid?
It was the last time Layla was seen alive.
Oh my goodness. 2 months pregnant, newly engaged, creeping at 2:30. Ma'am, where are we going right now? 2:30 and 2 months pregnant. That morning sickness at 2 months pregnant is... Well, the way my morning sickness is at 2 months, ooh, we can't eat till 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
This was a senseless, brutal murder. You can't possibly preclude the possibility, since they've already had the taste of it once, that it would have happened again.
The taste of it once. Let me get my snack ready. Go, Kevin, go. Cut it on.
Hi there.
Hey.
And welcome to Just Thought Lounge.
Of course.
Today's case is a lesser-known one
Oh.
from Rhode Island.
Ooh.
There are some aspects of the story that are undeniably clear.
Okay.
But as we explore the evidence uncovered in this investigation, there will be a few unexpected turns before we reach the conclusion. Let's take a look.
Unexpected turns. What is that doing at press conference? They had already got a taste of it. How many does it take to become a serial killer? Let's just start. Rhode Island.
Of December 21st, 2022, a fisherman in Coventry, Rhode Island, arrived at a local beauty spot in search of some trout. Carbuncle Pond is a 39-acre wooded scenic body of water located within the Nicholas Farm area, known for its fishing, hiking trails, and the nearby Moosup River. It's a popular spot for outdoor recreation.
And it's beautiful. Look at that water. Look at my water.
That morning, the fisherman would not catch any trout.
Uh-oh.
Spotted out in the freezing water beneath bits of ice floating atop the frigid pond was the body of a woman. State police were called out to the scene.
Oh, goodness.
Pulled from the pond was a dark-haired woman in her 30s. She was fully clothed, but for her shoes and socks. She had sustained visible trauma to her head.
Sure.
Investigators speculated that she had not been in the water very long. At first glance, the long wooden dock running into the pond showed no signs of a violent crime. Upon closer inspection, however, a trail of suspected blood emerged. Faint droplets and small drag marks stained the wood, creating a pathway from the brush out to the water. It seemed likely that the woman had been carried across it to the pond. In the woodland, investigators marked any potential indication of movement, areas where the vegetation had been recently disturbed. Their conclusion was that if the woman had been murdered, as it certainly appeared, it had not happened at Carbuncle Pond. The following day, an autopsy confirmed what was already suspected, a homicide. No less than 6 head lacerations were identified. Worse still, the medical examiner found water inside her lungs and stomach.
All that and you was still alive? Oh, no. Look. Still alive?
But alive when she entered the water.
Look, I'm like all that, but you was still alive? Oh. Something about that fight or flight mode that kicks in. It hit different when you're expecting. It hit a little different when you're expecting. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why are you out at 2 in the morning? 2 months pregnant. Oh my God.
The exam also determined the still unidentified woman had been 8 to 10 weeks pregnant. She wore a small gold engagement ring.
What is going on?
It's underway tonight after a woman's body was found in an icy pond in Coventry this morning.
Her body was found by a fisherman at Carbuncle Pond, and her death has been deemed suspicious.
Especially at the holidays, we just, it's hard to imagine whatever heartbreak the family of this woman is going to experience. Your heart goes out to her family and loved ones. You know, whatever the outcome of this, it's very sad.
On December 27th, 6 days after the fisherman discovered the body in the water, a missing persons report was filed with the Brockton Police Department, Massachusetts. 34-year-old Layla Duarte Luz was spotted by her landlord leaving her home in Brockton around 2:30 a.m. He had not seen or heard from her since.
Shout out to the landlord. 6 is...
Layla had moved to Massachusetts from Cape Verde roughly 6 years earlier. She had earned a college and master's degree in business law.
Okay.
Layla was described by friends as a sweet but shy person.
Okay.
And a hard worker. After she was reported missing in late December, an identification was made. Layla Duarte Luz was the woman found in the water.
Shout out to the landlord.
Family overseas were notified. They were obviously devastated.
For sure.
Her sister Katie, who lived in Portugal, wrote of Layla as a kind, loving person and a friend to everyone.
So let's get into it then. Oh my God. Come on.
Known that the father of Layla's unborn child was her ex-fiance, a man named Gary Gromkowitz.
Gromkowitz. What is that? Gromkowitz. Who is that? Is that German? What is Gromkowitz? What is damn Gromkowitz? Is that German? Gromkowitz. That IT?
Relationship history was pieced together through conversations with friends and acquaintances.
Okay, what?
Investigators learned that the two had recently parted ways.
He got nice eyes.
Layla returned her engagement ring. And Gary returned to his previous girlfriend.
Oh, clearly.
Somehow, an engagement ring made its way back onto Layla's finger when she was found. It was not the same one Gary had used to propose to her roughly 2 months prior.
Okay.
The recent turmoil in her romantic life set off alarm bells for investigators. Even more so when they learned from Layla's landlord that when he last saw her in the early morning hours of December 21st, she was getting into an SUV with Gary.
Shout out to that nosy ass landlord. He the one filed the missing persons report. Cause she ain't never late on her rent. And so when the first came around, whoa. Shout out to the landlord who knew who you was by name, face, and eyes. Shout out to that nosy ass landlord.
A canvas of video surveillance cameras around Carbuncle
Let's go.
and its surrounding woodland.
I already got you.
The area is rural.
Hold on, Kevin, because this is loud. I ain't get no scissors. I said, let me just go ahead and open up the other ones.
Few residential or commercial buildings. Unable to trace Layla's movements back from that location, investigators instead began forming their timeline from where she was last seen, leaving her home in Brockton on the 21st.
Okay.
Her landlord had been correct. A black Jeep Grand Cherokee with Rhode Island plates was captured pulling out of the drive at almost exactly 2:30 a.m.
Almost.
That vehicle's ownership was traced to a friend of Gary's, 46-year-old Michael Lambert.
Let's just figure out what happened.
Location data from all three individuals, Layla, Gary, and Michael, were aligned to video surveillance footage gathered from that night. The first stop was a Shell gas station in Brockton. Michael Lambert, dressed in a blue hoodie, fatigue trousers, and black Puma sneakers, exited the passenger side of his Jeep and entered the store.
What are you going to get?
Shortly after, he paused, turned around, and went back out to the Jeep.
For what? What did you forget?
In a very brief moment captured by the station's cameras, Gary is visible in the driver's seat. He appears to be wearing a patterned red long-sleeved shirt.
What is that?
Layla is not visible. When Michael returned, he filled the tank with $40 in gas.
When did he just pass him?
Michael blew on his bare hands and rubbed them together with warmth. It was characteristically cold that night, with temperatures hovering around freezing and then dropping below as the night wore on.
Where's she at?
Cameras continued to track the Jeep as it drove from Brockton towards Warwick, Rhode Island. On Jefferson Boulevard, the Jeep drove southbound at 3:48 a.m. 5 minutes later, it was captured still heading south on Buttonwoods from West Shore Road. The exact route taken by the Jeep, as captured by the cameras, had gaps. Cell phone data filled in some of the missing pieces. At 3:53 a.m., all three devices were in the approximate area of the Buttonwood section of Warwick. They remained in that location for 45 minutes. At 4:38, phone records tracked all three devices traveling through Pawtucket and into Lincoln. By the time the Jeep made another visible stop, this time at a 7-Eleven in Lincoln,
Some more gas.
Michael was captured on camera.
Uh-oh.
He emerged not from the passenger seat, as he had earlier in the night, but by the driver's side. Still photos showed him no longer wearing his blue hoodie, despite the cold. Investigators also believed they could now spot a visible hand injury that was not captured on the surveillance at Brockton. What they did not spot at the 7-Eleven was any sign of Gary. Investigators believed the camera recorded the silhouette of a person in the passenger seat. Whether that was Gary or Layla was yet unproven. That is because 15 minutes before the stop, at 5:05 a.m., Gary's phone dropped off the network and could no longer be tracked. Only Michael and Layla's devices continued on in tandem. They connected in the area of the Lincoln Mall for about 10 minutes before arriving at the 7-Eleven. The separation of the devices during this period of time could prove integral for the investigation.
Okay.
From this point on, only Michael and Layla's phones traveled to West Coventry, to the area of Carbuncle Pond. They were there for about 40 minutes. It was determined that Michael left the pond around 7 a.m., still with Layla's phone. The Jeep was picked back up traveling east on Danielson Pike at 7:18, at which time Layla's device also stopped communicating with the network. Curiously, just after 8 a.m., Gary's phone reconnected.
Where he at?
He was back with the Jeep. In Cumberland, where Gary's girlfriend, Miranda, lived, a black Jeep pulled up outside, and a man wearing a patterned and red long-sleeved shirt, resembling Gary, exited the passenger side.
Here we go.
The man opened the back hatch and retrieved a pink-colored bag and carried it into the house. He was inside the home for only 2 minutes before returning to the vehicle. He appeared to have changed his clothing. At 8:37, the Jeep drove away. Back at Carbuncle Pond, Layla's body had been discovered just minutes before in the icy water under the dock.
The number one question I get is how to...
So she pregnant, but he got a girlfriend? But y'all was broken up, or wasn't he the ex-boy?
I'm going to show you the smoky eye. The smoky eye is layered. Get a dark black...
Rhode Island detectives picked up both Gary
Look
and Michael
at both
for
of their
questioning.
ass.
It was not the first time that these two had found themselves on the west.
ICZ. Is that German? I think that's German.
His first conviction was at the age of 20 for robbery. Later, in 2015, he served time for felony assault. His criminal history paled in comparison to his friend and one-time fellow inmate, Michael Lambert.
One-time fellow inmate?
1994, at age 17, Michael and another man brutally beat and stabbed a homeless man to death on Thanksgiving Day under an I-95 on-ramp in Providence.
Whoa.
Men from Providence are arrested. 19-year-old William Page and a 17-year-old juvenile. Police say both teens have long records.
From our perspective,
How he got a long record at 17 already? Never mind.
this was a senseless, brutal murder.
Mind your business.
Possibly include the possibility that they would have, since they've already had a taste of it once, that it would have happened again. We not got them off the street as quickly as we did.
A family member told police that Michael had demonstrated disturbing and violent behavior since he was a child, including cruelty towards animals.
Oh, well, that's always an indicator.
School, he took a steak knife with him and tore apart the school bus. When he was convicted of murder in 1995, no one in his family was surprised.
Right.
The 45-year-old had been out on parole for just 9 months when Layla DeLuz was found.
None. Why the hell he out? Oh, because that was at 17. Why was he out anyway? Shouldn't he have been tried as an adult and been given life? Let me go get this off the charger. Give me a second. Why was he out? I don't understand. Let me take this dog up here. Because I know she does. I don't understand why his ass was off any damn way. What's your percentage off real quick before we finish? 84. Should have had life, no parole, right. Oh, maybe not 9 months. They know each other any damn way. I don't even know why she even. Oh, go ahead, just go. Okay,
Gary was not interested in speaking with detectives. At least at first.
Oh.
Gary Gronquist, right? For what you did with me. Do you have any questions about our investigation or what's happening right now?
Yeah, what am I being charged with right now?
Being charged with murder conspiracy.
Okay.
Do you recall what that was?
I would just like to speak to an attorney.
You damn right. You damn
Do you not want
right.
to speak to us at this time?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's your right. So we're gonna end.
That's your goddamn right, and you better use it.
Unlike Gary, Michael was open to speaking with detectives.
Snitch!
Until he was presented with an image of himself taken from the 7-Eleven in Lincoln in the early morning hours of December 21st.
Lower you up.
We know you were with Mike. You've been spending time with Mike. You've been spending time with Gary. I apologize. We know you've been spending time with Gary. All right. We know for an absolute fact. All right. We know that you were with him on December 20th and the 21st. We know you went up to Massachusetts, picked up him and his girlfriend. We know all about that night.
We know all about that. Don't come with all that extra shit.
We have a lot of stuff.
Do we already know?
Gary is the person here. All right.
Well, we do need. Don't know.
All right. I don't like
Why?
to have to put you in this position. All right. But you're in this position right now. We need to know everything that Gary did that night.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, bro.
What the fuck is he talking? What is that accent? Is that Boston? They talk like that in Rhode Island? Why does it sound like he's from Boston?
Disrespect, I don't mean.
No. Okay.
What's that accent?
That's fine.
I think they're trying to accuse me of something.
We ain't asked you. We ain't trying to accuse you of nothing. We trying to figure out what the hell Gary did. Not you. We already know that you was in on it. We got you for accessory. What he did. Talking about, y'all trying to accuse me. I'm not trying to accuse you of shit. We just need to know what happened. We already got all the video footage. But go ahead.
Accuse you of anything. I'm looking for your help. So I showed you this picture.
Of you?
Is that you?
Of you.
Yes.
Of you.
Camouflage pants and the white t-shirt. Okay.
And
Do you know
then.
when it was taken? Do you know when it was taken?
Oh.
It was taken on December 21st at a gas station in Lincoln. All right.
Mm-hmm.
At 5 o'clock in the morning.
In the morning.
Mike's, Gary's.
Stop saying Mike. What's wrong with him? Why does he keep saying Mike? That's the second time he done did it. Why he keep saying Mike?
Her phone is in your car.
Uh-oh, parody emoji is in the building.
You guys turned your phones off, but you didn't turn her phone off. Okay?
I don't.
Mike.
I think you better. Yes, can I have a lawyer, please? Because you're not.
It took you long enough to damn say. Took you long enough. Took you long enough. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Are you on? I'm on over here. Oh, let me.
I
Oh.
have no.
We're not going to talk to you further. If you want to attorney, that's fine.
Right.
Nah, I don't mean no disrespect.
No, you're good.
I treat you with respect. I take no disrespect. If you want an attorney,
That's your right.
we're done.
That's your right.
Gary Bromwich and Michael Lambert were both charged with first-degree murder.
Look, but you're still getting
Phone
charged.
logs between the two showed a potential plan developing in advance of the murder.
What?
Gary had been at Layla's home as early as December 19th,
Oh.
during which time he placed calls and texts to Michael. At 9 p.m. on the 20th, Michael's Jeep was spotted parked outside the house and remained there for roughly 2 hours.
Whoa.
8 text messages were sent from Gary to his friend, and then the Jeep left. But he would return. Another call placed by Gary at 1:36 a.m. on the 21st was followed by Michael leaving his home in Pawtucket and driving back out to Brockton, arriving and collecting Gary and Layla at 2:30.
Oh my goodness.
Investigators and prosecutors believed this correspondence showed the two men had been hatching a plan, one that was eventually executed. The state also believed that they had sorted out why Gary wanted Layla dead and had sought the help of his friend to make it happen. Gary had been in a relationship with his girlfriend, Miranda, for roughly 6 years. During a brief break that autumn, he began seeing Layla, and things had progressed rapidly to engagement, and then the pregnancy inside of a few months.
I don't understand. I'm confused. I have no idea. Because from my understanding, just let him finish. It's going to blow me.
Relationship shortly before the murder. There were conflicting accounts provided to detectives about what led to the split. But one way or another, Gary ended up back with Miranda.
See what I mean? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How you back with her, but then you sleeping with her? She pregnant. Y'all engaged, but somehow Miranda is still in the picture. Sir, make it make sense. Pick one. Choose one. But
According to Gary's mother, she then reportedly gave him an ultimatum. He could be with either her or Layla, but not both, because he can't afford to have 2 families.
Says who?
It seems Gary made his choice. Gary professed his innocence.
Give me a second. Let me fix it. This is finna get on my nerves. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out.